I think the Tesla short sellers will never learn their lesson. They again short Tesla stock to the max. This and much more in this episode of Tesla Sunday. So happy Sunday. So we have super exciting topics today, but before we diving into the topics, please smash and absolutely destroy the like button for me, because this is really the appreciation for all the work that's going into this vlog. So let's talk about first the Tesla stock performance into this week. Then we will talk about the chart analysis and which channels we are in currently with the stock. Then big topic after the huge success of the delivery numbers, the S&P 500 inclusion, and then we will dive into the short sellers attack that apparently, didn't learn anything from the first episode of Tesla versus short sellers. And even though Elon Musk should send them some shorts, because after they lose again, they might not have enough money for having real shorts. However, let's talk about then the booming Tesla sales worldwide. While for many people the Tesla stock performance is an absolutely mystery and overvalued and will crash, and so many things that I heard for a very long time. For others, it's very much joy to watch. Even myself, I'm super enjoying when Tesla stock is just, higher and higher. This shows that, really hard work and innovation can thrive your money on a whole another level, and therefore also your life. Let's dive into the Tesla stock that started this week about $1,278. Then it raised up to $1,422. This was the highest price that ever people were willing to pay for a Tesla stock. This was the highest price intraday, and we closed that same day at about a little bit more than $1,411. And then the overall week, especially Friday, was a little bit lower to neutral. However, as you can see, the stock want to go up. There's many people that will buy the stock, especially if the stock will enter the S&P 500. And if you're looking into the overall month's performance, it's absolutely insane. So since the 10th of June, where the stock was still at 1,000, we gained more than 40 or around 40%, and sometimes also a little bit more than 40 here. So absolutely fantastic. A market cap of $257. The biggest car manufacturer out there by market cap, but many people reduce Tesla only on the market cap or only on the car business, while they forgetting that the Tesla also revolutionizing the whole power industry. So as you can see, here's the chart of Tesla, and Tesla pretty much traded for a very long time now in this channel that I draw here. And this channel was pretty much active here back in May. We had some kind of slowly exiting but getting back into, and then we fight it with this resistance line here. Left it about end of June, which could go in two directions. You remember it, we talked about it live in my live streams, and there was three possibilities, obviously, either way up, either sideways, or down. And then the deliveries came, obviously, and the stock just went straight through this channel, bounced a little bit off to the top here that we draw, and then another breakout just Friday, which is absolutely insane, guys. Also here you can see the volume was quite high, so pretty much now a very, very good run for Tesla stock, still in the overall upwards momentum. And I think with the, a positive Q2, inclusion in the S&P 500, some battery day news, and many, many more things, the stock can actually go even much higher. So I would never say, this is now the goal that, the stock can maximum go. As you can see here, it's at all-time highs, guys, and the next maybe of a resistant line is here at 1,580, 1,600, but as we go, this line obviously is higher. So quite interesting. It stays interesting. What a chart for Tesla stock.
Tesla can join the S&P 500. Now, after the 22nd of July, we will know if they turn positive and therefore also are eligible for entering the S&P 500, which has a couple of advantages. Now, first of all, Tesla will be one of the companies that has a bigger market cap than 95% of all companies in the S&P 500. So as you can see, it's on their bigger end of market caps in the S&P 500 already, while on this graphic that you will see here now, it's more of a lower midfield in terms of profit or earnings by this table in comparison with other companies. But let's talk about what it means to be in the S&P 500. The S&P 500 is an index, a basket of stocks of the 500 best companies in the US, and also the main gateway of international money into the US market. So $4.4 trillion are floating around the S&P 500 world. And therefore, we will see that people will need to buy Tesla stock when they're buying the S&P 500. And this will give another push. Just an example. 1999, when Yahoo entered the S&P 500, the stock rose more than 60% in 5 trading days. I mean, 1999 was another area, the big .com bubble and so on, but still it can give another huge upside for Tesla, and I believe that it will, and we see Tesla at $2,000 or $3,000 sooner than we can see Tesla back at 1,000. So stay tuned and fasten your seatbelt. $30 billion short. Not my wallet, but the short sellers are shorting about $30 billion worth of Tesla stock. And while they really got hurt, I'm talking about Mark Spiegel, I'm talking about Jim Chanos, I'm talking about David Einhorn, and many, many more that thought that Tesla cannot pull it off, and they did. And Tesla shorts got shorts. Now, as you can see, that this sounds maybe a huge number, $30 billion in shorting Tesla stock, but actually it's quite very, very less, because it's about 12% of the whole market cap of Tesla, and this is nothing compared to the 50-60% that was once when Tesla was a much younger company and much more to prove. Now, as they are more mature and proved a couple of things, the Tesla shareholders are the winners of this whole game between shareholders and short sellers. But still, $30 billion are currently short, and it seems to be increasing from day to day as Tesla stock, breach $1,200, $1,300, $1,400, and we will see more and more of the short sellers that will say, now finally it must go down. Same like some players in the casino say, now it must be red or black after a few times on the roulette table. But sometimes a company can just deliver and deliver, which Tesla is doing, and therefore I'm believing that also this couple of colleagues that shorting Tesla stock will also lose their shorts. Guys, if Tesla wouldn't be successful enough, there is more and more positive news coming out. I mean, Tesla is entering with the Model 3 into the top 10 overall vehicles in the UK, while in China just crashing 35% more of Model 3 sales. Now, Tesla has 23% of EV market in China, the biggest market in the whole world, which is unbelievable. And this is the result of really hard work, the right strategy, the right moves into the market, the right product, an amazing infrastructure, and many more things. And as you can see, Tesla doesn't stop. They just doesn't stop. Okay, so that's why the Tesla stock will further continue to rise, and this big news about the sales in China and UK pushed this week the Tesla stock even higher. And as you can see, more and more good news coming. On the other side, Elon Musk said that they are very close to autonomy 5 level self-driving cars and many more things. So as you can see, the good news doesn't stop.